You got done reading the story U5w2, and there were two great examples in this story of how something that you already have can be reused or fixed to reused. I guess they were both fixed. Before you begin, I want you to make sure that you have your notes page out in your language arts journal. And you have the section here, U5w2. I want you first, can you make notes on your own? How can we reuse what we already have? There were two characters that reuse something. I want you to pause the video and see if you can make notes and explain the two items that were reused or recycled in a different way. What text evidence did you use to support your ideas? Remember, text evidence are the words in the stories that help you know that you're right. Pause the video here and see if you can make your own notes first. If you're watching, you have already completed your notes. And perhaps the first thing you thought of was how the father had a problem that his crops were not getting watered. And he had an idea that he told to the community, and it was that they were going to use these ancient waterways that had been buried called zanyas. That's my best pronunciation. So he was going to reuse these waterways, which were like ditches that would bring the rainwater to his crops, okay? So, or from the mountains down to his crops. So I'm going to put here in my notes, ancient, because I want to say they're really old. And then I want to put the word that they are, Z-A-N-J-A-S. Were used to bring water to the farms. They were old, but still worked. I thought that was really important, that these are ancient, they're so old, but they were still able to be used in a time of need. What was the other item that you found that was able to be reused in U5w2? How many of you mentioned his shoes? Well, first he tried to reuse his shoes by taping them up until he lost them completely. And his shoes were repaired. Old fabric was reused to make the sneakers work again. So I'm going to put that Tavo's shoes were fixed using old fabric Okay, and this is called reusing. He reused parts of his old shoes. You may have had different words here to explain what was reused, and that's fine. But I want you to walk away with the zanjes were reused and that Tavo's shoes were also reused. Good work today.